Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here today. I am going to be decorating for Christmas in this video and I am excited to take you along the process with me so you can see how everything came together. Today I'm going to be doing my master bedroom, our guest bathroom, and our Christmas tree, and I will have another decorate with me video coming after this. But for today's video, let's go ahead and get right into it, and I will show you everything I did to get everything all festive for Christmas time. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so starting in the master bedroom, I wanted to put a really pretty garland above the bed, and sometimes I decorate our canopy bed with garlands all around and lights, but I've really been liking the simplicity of just having one right above the headboard there. So I went ahead and I used this swag wreath, or not a wreath, but it's like more of a swag actually garland from Hobby Lobby, but I kind of thought it was the perfect shape and I liked how it is kind of drapey. So I tested it out and I thought that it was the perfect length for up here, and I am going to go ahead and very much fast forward a ton of the process here today just so that it's not a super long video and it's, not super boring, but I am going to kind of cut to the quick of things that took a really long time, but you can still see how everything came together in layers. I'm going ahead and making our bed with some fresh sheets. I'm just keeping the white sheets that I always have on here and this kind of fuzzy, soft, pretty lightweight blanket that we've been using. It's still really too hot at night for any kind of weighty duvet, so this is kind of the perfect layer. Even though it looks really thin, it's still pretty hot where we live, so this is kind of perfect, and our cats love how soft it is. So I'm just using that, and then I am going to use some new flannel pillowcases that I got for kind of a festive holiday pop, as well as a new throw blanket and pillow that I'll show you in a little bit.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow.
So these are the pillowcases that I chose. They are flannel and they're from the Bee and Willow line at Bed Bath & Beyond. And they are called Christmas plaid, but I really liked how they were more of a vintagey jewel tone in those shades of green and red as opposed to the brighter tones that you can find at Christmas time. I'm a little more drawn to these colors, but I liked that it was still fun and whimsical and it added a colorful pop. I normally tend to decorate with neutrals all the time, and sometimes I use pop of colors for the seasons, but for this Christmas I really wanted it to be very fun and reminiscent of childhood. My feeling and theme that I'm going with this year is a cozy, nostalgic Christmas, and I really did want to add some of those colors back with some just very subtle pops of the red, and I really liked how that added a kind of just a fun feeling here in the bedroom with just these colorful pillowcases, and everything else is a little bit more neutral. This is another little pillow from Bed Bath & Beyond from the Bee and Willow line. I thought it was really cute, and I love that it was cable knit. It looks really cozy, and I love the texture that it adds to the bed. I also got this really beautiful throw from Home Goods in a very deep kind of forest green color, kind of like an emerald tone, but a little bit deeper than that. It's so pretty, and it has really pretty fringe on the bottom, and it is so, so soft. And I love that find that I found because it was only $17, but it really adds such a pretty and kind of elegant, beautiful green tone to the bed. So here's how everything turned out in the bedroom. I just love how cozy and rustic it feels. It kind of has a lodge type of vibe going on, and I'm really loving the pop of color for this season. So I also added some fairy lights to the garland off camera and thought that these brown faux fur pillows would add a nice touch. So this is how everything is looking right now, and it feels just so comfortable and cozy in here. Moving on to the guest bathroom, I am going to make it all fun and whimsical in here as we have some guests that are going to be using the space this season. So I'm excited to make it look all fun and festive, and I have everything that I'm going to use just over here on the counter waiting to get started. I have my fun snowman and garlands, and I have a shower curtain that I'm going to get started with. I thought that this would just make it kind of soften up this space and have some of that cozy texture for the winter season. Everything looks super bare now, as you can see, and I thought this just kind of reminded me of like a sweater, and I liked that I could add that over here to kind of tie in the white and the gray tones that are everywhere already in the bathroom. So I thought that was exactly perfect for what I was looking for. Okay, first up, I am starting with this adorable little candy garland that I got from HomeGoods. I am going to hang out on top of the mirror, and I just thought this was super fun and whimsical, and I loved it so much. So I love this garland, and I instantly knew that I wanted to use it in the bathroom because I'm making this kind of like the most fun space in the house, just because so many guests will be using it, and I thought it would just like bring a smile to their face. So this bathroom took a ton of trial and error, and I'm going to kind of just let you watch the process as I go through all the little ways that I tested it. At first, it took a while, but I absolutely love the end result. And I'm just going to put on some Christmas music, and you can kind of see all the steps of the process and how everything turned out.
Shining like no other. Ooh, I don't want what's wrapped in paper. No, I don't long for gifts of gold, but I'll be home for you. Oh, I'll be home for you.
So as you've seen, I tried about a million different things over here in this corner. It was going to be the focal point, so I really wanted it to look perfect. And I ended up asking my husband what he thought, and he gave me such good input on how to balance out all the pops of red in the bathroom so that it looked intentional. And this is the final result, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so cute, and it looks exactly perfect.
Following the stars that lead me straight to you,
Now onto the rest of the details in the bathroom. I just have my fun soap that I got from Home Goods and some hand towels and a bath mat, and then we will be all done in here.
Nothing wrong with cheers and carols. Oh, nothing wrong with sleigh bells in the snow. But I'll be home for you. Oh, I'll be home for you. I wish for. Won't you make my dream come true? Let's not wait another year. Make me wish you were here.
So here's the final result in the bathroom. I just love how it turned out. It feels so fun and whimsical. And now onto the Christmas tree. So this is the little corner of our apartment that I chose to put our Christmas tree, right in this little seating area that we have. And this year we got this IKEA tree, and it is so cute and really good quality, honestly. It was $70. This is the 80-inch one, and we got it specifically because we thought it would hold up better than some in the past for our cats who are crazy and like to climb in it. So we specifically chose a tree we needed one that was either very strong or kind of not strong at all. And this is the kind that we got that was not really strong at all. And by that, what I mean is that our cats won't hang out in the branches. They do still try to climb it in the center, but they know that it's not going to hold their weight. And so they don't spend a lot of time in there. So it ended up being exactly perfect for what we need. If you have cats, you know the struggle that it is for them to coexist with the Christmas tree. And so far, I am really pleased with this tree. For our needs, I think it's really beautiful. And I purposely got kind of that sparse natural look, like I said, because we needed it to be a specific way for our cats. But I also really love how this looks. It feels very natural and organic, and I just am really impressed with the quality. So you guys know the drill. The biggest thing that you have to do when you put up your tree is to fluff it for what feels like a million years, but that step is absolutely crucial to making it look as beautiful as possible. And even though it's tedious, it totally pays off the end. So I'm just getting everything all fluffed, and then I will start putting my lights on. So now I am just putting on some Christmas lights on the tree. I have 2 strands of them, 200, and I kept going back and just making sure and seeing if it was evenly distributed. There is a tip from somebody that I saw on YouTube here, and I can't remember who it was, but it was such a good tip. It was to go and stand far away from the tree and squint, and then you'll kind of be able to see where any bare spots are that you missed in the tree. So I did keep doing that, and it really helped me string these evenly all over the tree. So that was a great tip. So these little clip-on candle lights are one of my favorite items that I've gotten at all this year. I am so excited with how they turned out. I got them on Amazon, and they are a more inexpensive kind of dupe of some that the really nice brand Balsam Hill has. Theirs are more fancy and they have more features, but I got these more inexpensive ones on Amazon, and I am really impressed with how they are working and just the quality. I did have 2 out of 20 break on me, but it was kind of trial and error of figuring out like how they work and how sensitive they are when you're clipping them onto the branches. But overall, I am super impressed with them, and I love that vintagey sort of European vibe that it gets. It's very old-fashioned when people used to actually put real candles on the tree, and that was the vision that I had in my head when I went for this more sparse tree, and I love how these candle clip-ons turned out. So you'll see me just finish up situating all these little candle lights and evenly distributing them. And I also will insert a clip here of these birch star ornaments that I did not put on the tree on camera, but I just put, I think I have about 8 of these on, and that was the final touch. And I've lived with the tree for a long time since, and I've tried so many different things. It ended up being like too much to put on camera, but every time I add more elements than this, I just don't like it as much. So I think that it's going to stay kind of simple, just like this. I just think it's really pretty in its simplicity, and every time I add more elements, it kind of takes away from the kind of just simple beauty of it. So I may add a topper on top, I'm not sure. I tried a ribbon and I didn't love it. So this is how the tree is looking right now though. This is the final result, and I actually just really love it. I love how neutral it turned out. I thought I would add pops of red over here, but it just didn't feel right. And right now it feels very calming and just really beautiful with all the light from the tree, from the candles and the candles that I have behind it and the Christmas tree lights. So I love how it turned out, and it just feels very magical. All right, that is gonna wrap up this Decorate With Me video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the process of getting everything all cozy and festive for the holidays, and I hope you join me again for another Decorate With Me video, as well as my Christmas home tour coming soon. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.